Right, we've had lots of water around Somerset Levels and in Wales and West Country in general. So I'm just going to try and do reflections. So I'll wet the paper. It's a wetting wet. This is back to the Fabriano, £130. It's quite a smooth plain paper, good for wetting wet. I'll just give the paper a little douse in clean water. I've done no drawing on this. I'm just going to work it all out with a hake. Right, let's put in some raw sienna. All over where the water's going to go. There are islands on this lake. It's a small lake, large pond really, where there's children. Well, I never went, but my wife went with her dad, and a lot of my friends used to go fishing there. But I was never one for fishing really. I like a bit of beach fishing, providing I catch something to eat. Right, I'll put in a bit of blue. It's quite a bright day for the moment. Just waiting for the next lot of water, rain to come in. Okay, let's put in a bit of light red and a bit of light red and ultramarine. So just a bit of cloud there. Trying to preserve some of these nice light areas. Right, okay, that'll do. So let that dry off. Right, clean my brush. And I'll give that a bit of a dry. Right, that's sort of fixed the cauliflowers. I'll reclip the paper because it's grown, and I'm going to just put in the horizon or the bank. So I'll put a bit of sienna, and a bit of the two sienna. So I'll just put that across there. This is the far bank. Oops. And we'll do a bit of autumny stuff in these. Do the reflections as we go. That's bit of yellow, sort of an autumny, cheer us up a bit. Bit of blue in there, in the background. And then we'll put in some nice dark greens, bit of green, grey, burnt umber. Pull the loose hair out. This is all background. Just drag that down there. Now, if you want the paint to actually register, you've got to put it in really thick. So we'll put in some reflex and get the reflections. Right, there we go. So that's just a start of, let's get some darker edges in there now. So whilst the paper's wet, you can do quite a lot with it, but when it gets to that half dry state, it all goes wrong. Right, let's go in with a bit of that blue. Okay, now as that dries, I can go into some heavier stuff. So I now want to put in a bit of a bank here, so bit of burnt umber, bit of ultramarine. Let's move that. A nice dark red. And now with a card, a piece of card, I'm going to just edge out some little pebbles. The banks of this pond is all pebbly, but very small pebbles. So why I put the red in, just to warm up the foreground, then we can have bits of grass. But remember, with all this sort of stuff, a little goes a long way. Right. Right, let's back with a hake and some nice dark over this. Let's just put in a bit of a harder bank then now. Separate the land from the water. It's a lovely brush, the hake, it does lovely things. Okay. I quite like that as it is, you know, without doing much more to it. Come across here. That's the bank on the other side, going round here. I'll put a bit of green in there. Right, okay, give that a bit of a dry, clean the brush. We'll put in a bit of a scrubby sort of bush. Just showing a little bit of frondy stuff. I'll use a bit of the rigger on this. Just trying to create a mood with this one. I'll put in below what I'm putting above. The one is bigger than the other, so I'll put a bit of rigger work on there. Lots of, just try that out, I've probably done that. heavy there. Sorry if I'm in the way. It's just the trees here, well, by the lake, are quite spindly, like a lot of hazel type trees. I'll dry the brush in a moment. Right, get the hake, give it a good dry on the brush, on the cloth, shall I say. And just dip in the colours, just to put some leaves on these. Right, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit of harder edged greens here. No, they're nice and dark really. Load of yellow. Right, okay, I'm not going to do a lot more with that, I think. I'll try to capture a mood, a brightness, a bright day, but with water. I'll sign it, I'll put it in a mount and we can have a look just to see if we've done any good with it. Right, a little bit of a bird, or two, or three. Right, I'll get the mount. Oh, excuse me. A lot of carpet dust today, did 2 rooms this morning for somebody. Which is my day job when I do it. At my age, right, here we go. Let's, I'll just, right, put that there. Right, well that's quite an effect. I've got a bit heavy there. I didn't intend that, but that's how it worked out. Right, let's come into that and see. There's the background, very, very simple. Tree and like a beach. You see, look, I got a bit heavy there, but it was the background I wanted to capture. I'll think of a title for it. Right. Let's move my camera around a bit. So it's more square. Yeah. Okay. Thank thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just simple reflections, a simple sky and an uncluttered water. Goodbye.